Hello, everyone. Welcome to Generation Grub, where we talk and debate anything and everything, all things food. We are the Grub Girls. I am Salty.
I am Spicy.
Sweet here.
And on today's episode, we're doing Battle Breakfast, guys. America's favorite meal, or maybe not.
I love breakfast. It's the reason why I wake up.
I like breakfast, just not at the breakfast time.
And I just love to eat, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, I don't care what you call it. But we are here to answer some of the most debated questions and see what we feel. So let's just get started right away, guys. If you are here for the first time, you can also check us out on YouTube, Grub Girls Entertainment. All right, first question. As Glow scarfs down, avocado wrapped in seaweed. That
Sounds
is her
so delicious.
midnight snack.
It's delicious.
She said it's delicious, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about something Glow loves to cook here at home. Eggs. And
she eats about an egg every day.
I think Glow eats 2 eggs every day.
Mm-hmm.
Not on your days off.
No, on my days off, yes.
Yeah?
I think not when I'm on my weekdays, on my work days.
Okay. So, best way to cook
Because I
an
have more
egg.
time on my days off.
Best way to cook an egg. If you had to choose, and Wendy the waiter came to your table, and you wanted your eggs a certain way, and they said, you choose however you want, and it's your last egg of your life.
Oh my God.
What is the best way to cook and eat an egg?
This is really tough because, as you guys heard, I love eggs in any type of style. Now, my mind, if I'm at breakfast and I'm eating somewhere, an egg that I like to order when I'm out is definitely a good Benedict, like a Benedict breakfast. Like, I think Benedict eggs are a little bit more of a science project to do at home. It's always, I've tried it before and it's pretty tough. Haven't gotten it down. So I resort to cooking medium over easy. That's my favorite of all time. But you're asking if we go out to eat?
No, it's your favorite egg.
I went down the rabbit hole. Damn.
You just said it 2 seconds ago.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say medium over easy.
Fried egg. A fried egg.
Yes, but the yolk still has to be runny.
Over easy fried egg for Glow. She went a little bougie 2 minutes and said eggs Benedict, but her ass don't know how to cook that. So we are not talking about what you order for Sunday brunch.
My favorite way to eat an egg is fried over medium. I absolutely hate omelets for some reason. I cannot stand them. Anytime I see an omelet,
Why is that?
I have no clue. No clue. I really do hate omelets.
She also does not love scrambled eggs. So I think she, and when she orders a fried egg, she really just concentrates on the yolk. So I don't think
you're not a
Sweet
real
is
true.
a
You're
egg
not
lover. Not a true egg lover.
No, you don't appreciate that.
I think she likes the cream.
That's what she's here for.
And
I'm just here for the cream.
She's just here for the cream, and if it's over hard, it ain't her style.
I can eat a boiled egg,
Oh,
but I don't love it. I can't eat it every day.
Yeah.
How about you?
For me, it's a perfectly cooked over medium egg, fried egg. Dip some toast in that yolk. Explosions. If that cream ain't dripping, it ain't going in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, fried egg is the way to go with the Grub Girls. I don't think there's a debate. Scrambled eggs is for the birds. There's a time and place.
For an egg sandwich, yeah, I like a good scramble with cheese.
For an egg sandwich, we're going fried, baby. I want that drippage.
Not for me.
Guys, if you have seen the movie Harley Quinn,
No, it's
what's the movie? The suicide.
The Joker.
That's not the name of the movie, sweet. It's
Jo-
Harley Quinn's Emancipation of Harley
I have
Quinn.
my reasonings
No, wasn't
why.
Hold on.
I prefer my scrambled eggs with the sandwich versus the runny egg. It is delicious, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like the ratio between both slices of bread and it's just one yolk that you're giving me in the sandwich is not enough for me. And I feel like the taste of egg just quickly goes away that way. Versus in a scrambled form, I'm tasting the egg throughout the entire egg sandwich.
I don't like how that tastes when it's, even if you taste egg throughout the whole sandwich, that yolk is the star. I was saying the movie was Birds of Prey, Emancipation of Harley Quinn. Sweet. If you haven't seen that movie, there's an egg scene where the deli guy from the bodega makes Harley Quinn an egg sandwich. And it's a fried egg, government cheese, bacon on a bagel. And that you can't go.
I mean,
that's
delicious too.
And Cracker Barrel actually has a pretty decent egg sandwich.
Oh,
It kind of like fills that craving.
really?
Yes, it does. I've ordered it right after the movie that day. It's amazing. All right, so the consensus is fried egg. Other than a good sandwich, Glow will take a scramble. Moving on. Egg battle. OG breakfast spot. Here we go. And I just want to say I don't eat at these places anymore. It's not that I'm bougie or I think I'm better, but I just have found better breakfast spots. And the one right down the road had... I don't even want to talk about the health inspection at that Denny's. But growing up, we didn't know about health inspections. We didn't know cleanliness at a restaurant. And we knew mom or dad took us either to Denny's or IHOP. Where are we going today or after a late night twerk session at the club downtown Orlando? Where are we going?
Well, I am Hispanic, Puerto Rican.
No!
And so we don't really get taken out many places. You know, Spanish people like to cook at home. And when we go out, we like to go out and eat our own food too. So my parents didn't take me to any of those places. I took myself there when I was in my 20s after the club. So about
That's
like
crazy.
3
No, you
a.m.
were deprived in your own way, sweet.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
At home.
This is okay. I think because she says that I don't like to eat a lot of Spanish food at home, and it's true. We, as a Hispanic culture, we do try. Parents cook at home. We eat a lot at home. But as a kid, Sunday was the day that my mom did not cook, and we would all go out for either breakfast or lunch or dinner. It was one or the other, and we used to always do it like a diner style or IHOP or Denny's. So we had all of them on rotation for breakfast times. I love them both. I mean,
That's not an answer.
But if I were to choose one, I'm gonna go with the skillet from Denny's.
So Denny's.
And their Caesar salad was also bomb.
Moons over my hammy from Denny's.
I will say I'm a little bit of both with
That was choky.
sweet and spicy. We did go to Denny's IHOP growing up, unlike sweet. And I also did go to Denny's IHOP when I was an adult after the club.
One of my favorites in LA was called Norm's Diner. We used to go to that in LA.
If you've been to Norm's, it's in LA. I'm going to have to say Denny's trumps IHOP for me because of Moons Over My Hammy.
What the heck is that?
That's the best ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. You don't know.
I have never heard of it.
It's one of their iconic dishes. Moons Over My Hammy. There's even copycat recipes online you can make at home. I've tried to make it.
But wait, you mentioned Denny's and IHOP, but I have not heard Waffle House, and that's a big one, isn't it?
That was
Not in these neck of the woods. Maybe down the road across the river with your pickup truck. But Waffle House, unless y'all want to get in a fight.
Waffle
Yeah,
House.
there's fights at Waffle House.
It's going down.
I think for me that became like a Florida thing. I don't think there were Waffle Houses in LA. So, no.
He's joking.
I don't know if you hear our dog choking. We apologize. But we have a senior dog who has a flattened windpipe. Too much information, but, side note. All right, so I think it's a toss-up with IHOP. There was no signature dish at IHOP. And their pancakes weren't, spectacular. You want to have good pancakes? You go to Cracker Barrel. You go to Cracker Barrel.
But you do want to have the crepes at IHOP. Those crepes were delicious.
So she talks about crepes. Ain't nobody ordering crepes. Maybe I never order crepes unless they're from Maria Slonic. Oh my God, I said her government name. Okay, well, you guys know her. If you don't, well,
Well, the crepes from Maria only come once in a blue moon, so just in case you're craving them more than once.
So if I am craving crepes, I guess I'll check out IHOP. Or they changed their name, or they did a temporary change because they didn't want to just be known for pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
So they changed it for a little bit to IHOB.
International House of Burgers.
International House of Burgers. Well, that was an epic fail, so they went back.
I do have to say, I love that IHOP had so much syrup, flavor syrups to choose from. I love the strawberry syrup. I love the blueberry syrup. Of course, original. So I did enjoy that. And also their strawberry compotes were really good.
Wow, IHOP, if you need a sponsor. Spicy is here for you. She loves you.
But as a kid, I would always order the chicken strips.
And if that's not any more random than Glow, there you go. We're moving from breakfast to chicken strips. Speaking of the pancakes.
I'm always savory.
Pancakes or waffles? And Glow, do not say crepes. Pancakes or waffles? Who wants to take this first? Sweet?
I think overall, I will choose pancakes. Simply because I think it's a lot harder to mess up a pancake than it is to mess up a waffle. If I go get a waffle, I'm usually disappointed. If I get a pancake, I'm usually like, oh, it's good, So I'm going with the pancake. Best pancake, Cracker Barrel.
I will have to agree in the fact that you said it's harder to make a good waffle. And you can have a decent pancake and still be happy. Shout out to Cracker Barrel. You guys make the best pancakes. The crisp around it, the edge, the syrup, dear Lord. However, if I'm going for top pancake, top waffle, what will make me happier is a crispy waffle. Ooh. And it's crispy but soft on the inside. That crunch that I like on the edge of a pancake is the whole entire waffle. And butter tastes better on a crispy waffle. I like me some waffles.
Can't decide that part.
So I'm going to go with team waffle on that. And side note, waffle, pancake, my favorite topping, shredded cheese. I love me some cheese on my pancakes. If y'all haven't tried it, give it a shot, especially the ones who don't love it too sweet. You put some cheese on top, then you put all the maple syrup, and it's delicious. Spicy?
I thought it was never going to be my turn. Jeez. Waffles and cheese. That sounds, interesting, of course. I dig it because the whole savory topping there. But as much as I'm a texture freak and of course love the crunch and the crispiness of a waffle, I'm going to also side with sweets, and I'm going to go with the pancake because, you can't really mess up a pancake, right? And I do think this is where, maybe I got to have a waffle to really have this discussion with you. I think the butter tastes better on a pancake. And I don't know, because I get it all throughout. I can spread it out evenly. And then I love the fact that you can stack pancakes. and kind of like pizza, you want to have more than one.
I'm fine with one waffle glow, but if I want, I can have two. Don't Lego my ego, right? You get two waffles on the go. But, so we're split there.
Oh my God,
they're going to go pancakes. I'm going waffles.
I buy waffles all the time. Frozen waffles all the time. But that's because, they already come made and it's easier to top it with anything. Peanut butter, jelly.
So the one who chose pancakes eats waffles every damn week.
Guys, I'm complicated. I just love everything.
And she's complicated, but we're moving on to something more basic. Avocado toast.
Oh yeah, baby.
The most basic brunch order there is. Is it overrated? And I have a lot to say, but who wants to start this off?
Well,
is avocado toast overrated? Is it a basic girl breakfast?
That is. I have that breakfast all the time at home. And at home, it's amazing. Again, I love my eggs, so I'm always have avocados on deck, eggs on deck, bread occasionally, but I will have rice cakes. Either way, I love avocado toast at home. I have ordered it outside, and I do think they're overrated because many times I feel like I can do them better at home. Plus, they're so expensive, and a lot of times, too, they don't have the best ripe avocados out there. So I'm just going to avoid ordering avocado toast outside because that's one item that I can definitely do 10 times better at home.
Sweet?
I'm going to go with yes. It's overrated. I would definitely not order it out at a restaurant. I wouldn't even really, make it at home. Unless I just had the ingredients lying around and I'm like, oh, let me just put this together. It's not satisfying for brunch, breakfast, whatever.
And I'm about to say unpopular opinion. I don't like avocados. The only time I eat an avocado is in guacamole. And yes, there is a difference. It tastes different and it's with chips. But if I put an avocado on top of a chip, I hate it. I'm married to a Hispanic girl. They want to eat avocado next to their meat and rice. I hate it. I do not like avocados like that. So don't you dare serve me that and smear it on some toast and charge $10. Give me that toast on eggs and I'll be fine. Avocado toast is overrated for me.
I love avocados. You know that. Period.
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 And that's on period. All right. Next thing is, can you eat anything for breakfast? Is it acceptable to wake up and say, you know what? I want pizza for breakfast. Or, you know what? Give me a nice juicy burger right when I wake up. Is there a standard where you say, listen, homie, you need to wait on lunch for that?
I think if you're at an inclusive resort and you can order off the menu, why the freak not? In my day-to-day, everyday living, I'm probably going to have a breakfast item. But, maybe one day I wake up with leftover pizza and I'm probably hungover or something and I want the slice of pizza, sure. And I'm hungry, yeah, why not? I mean, it's going to be all going to go to my belly anyway. So, yeah, I think you can eat other types of food during breakfast.
I don't like that people label food breakfast foods. I mean, the definition of breakfast is just breaking your fast. Any food can be breakfast food. There isn't just bacon and cereals and granolas. Damn it, if I want a creme brulee for breakfast, I'm going to eat a creme brulee.
I mean, you have rice for breakfast.
Don't you talk about my rice. Rice goes for any meal. Amen. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Sweet?
I am going against you guys. And I absolutely think there's an appropriate time for each.
But then you eat breakfast for dinner.
Oh!
No, only because, like Salty said, rice is one of those things that for us and our culture, it goes with everything. Like, I'm used to eating rice with egg, and that could be breakfast or dinner. That's what I'm used to. I freak out, and you know this, because she's done it a few times. If it's like 8 in the morning, super early, and she's eating Chinese takeout or something, that freaks me out.
Well,
I feel like, what the heck? My world has just been turned upside down. It's kind of like, I think maybe anyone with like OCD, with like structure, like that is not okay. And it's something to do. I mean, your stomachs are built differently or something. Like at 7, 8 in the morning, my stomach does not want something heavy like that, and I can smell like the grease, and like it's a super big turnoff.
So what you're saying is you haven't trained your stomach to handle Olympic-sized meals. And me and Spicy have punished our stomachs enough that we can take anything on.
Don't you guys think there's a reason why like the structure of food has been set up the way it has been? There must be some medical like history behind all this. Like there's a reason why breakfast is the first one, lunch is the second, and dinner is,
I mean, a lot of the lobbyists that control all these breakfast foods, guess what? Yeah, they're...
She has her sexy voice, guys. I know I've been watching, and it's really low when Glow talks for the
My bad, guys. My bad.
But she is interviewing for our side gig, our OnlyFans 909. But what were you saying, Glow?
I was saying that in the food world and the food policies with the lobbyists, they pretty much control what we're eating, right? So if they want to market tons of cereal food, tons of like granola bars, breakfast shakes, they're gonna do it, and they're all over the aisles, right? So yeah, there is a scheme behind that pyramid that we saw in school all the time. Placebo, who knows?
She took that there, and I believe it. It is about making money and marketing those products. There are no rules what to eat, especially if you come from another country. They don't know about those Captain Crunch. They look at our breakfast, and our breakfast in America is entirely too sweet.
When we were in Italy, what was one thing that we ate often that you would think that's tomatoes for breakfast? But of course, you can have it.
But they still do follow the same concept where it's the lightest part of anything is the breakfast. Mm-hmm. Then it gets a little bit heavier at lunch, and the heaviest is dinner.
Very true, very true. All right, well, I think I can eat lo mein. I just won't eat it in front of you. Because
she's lying. She'll continue to eat it. I'll continue to make my faces.
I will continue to eat it because I have a tendency when I ate something the night before and I happen to not eat it all, which is very rare. And I'm like, I dream about it the next day. I can't wait to be hungry again so that I can finish my lo mein.
The day after Thanksgiving, what the heck is everyone eating? It ain't no breakfast food. It's some turkey.
But you're waking up at 11, and that's acceptable to eat.
I got you. I don't eat it, though. I'm a little sick of it the next day. I will probably want some pancakes. All right, final question of the episode. And I'll give you guys a minute or two. If you were on death row and they said, ma'am, you did a lot of bad things and we about to kill you. However, we will give you one final meal. And because we are cheap, it is breakfast. What would you like for your final breakfast? Do you already have an answer?
I already got it.
Okay.
My final breakfast meal. Okay, I do have one question. If this is like death row and it is my last whatever request, it can be like a few dishes?
No, I hate... She does this with everything. She tries to make a buffet on a tray. You have one plate. It is one meal. You may not go and you are not lined up at a buffet and pick in a few things. What is your final dish? I'm only going to one restaurant to pick stuff up for you.
Okay, it's going to be rice with a sunny side egg and bacon. Give me my bacon.
Oh.
She went Filipino style.
Oh, damn right
It's
she
Spanish
did.
too. Puerto Ricans need that.
Spicy.
You know, I'm gonna do a little trivia here. It's actually a breakfast, similar breakfast to what I've already had on one of our episodes.
She's having a rice cake.
I was.
Oh my god, no, crazy! You is when we were doing what the murderers ate on their last meal, the death row
I'm
meals.
trying to remember.
2
The
eggs.
Crackle Barrel,
Oh.
steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
Do want my hash brown in there, please.
Ooh.
Give me my toast, and yes, I do want my butter and jelly, and yes, I want orange juice and coffee. Oh, did I say bacon? Extra bacon.
I didn't think the budget had money for steak and bacon.
I know.
I mean, if it's a Crackle Barrel meal, they can afford it.
Wow. That must be a private prison. That definitely ain't no government
We
prison.
ain't at that prison.
You didn't do no blue collar. You didn't do no white collar crime. You did a blue collar crime. You ain't got steak and bacon.
I was at the prison with Martha Stewart.
She had Martha Stewart cooking the breakfast too. Oh, both breakfasts sound delicious.
What's yours?
And I was leaning towards yours, and then when I heard her bring up steak, I was like, ooh.
But you're
steak
not
and
even
eggs,
that
but
much
you
of
know
a meat
what?
girl.
You are correct. So I'm going to the roots. Mi familia. I want garlic fried rice. I want 2 fried eggs. And I want a meat. And that meat is not bacon. I'm going to have to go tocino.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You barely eat that.
I know, because no one knows how to make it, guys.
Oh.
Wait.
Tocino is a sweetened Filipino meat, cured meat. It can either be chicken, but it's better with pork. It's better as pork. And it can be, it has this red color. It could be
food
naturally,
color.
it's
Annatto.
food coloring, but it's annatto. But it's like a sweet, savory meat. And that's going to be my choice.
Have you ever made that for me?
You know what, Glow? I have not, but it's in my list of things to make. It's called topsilog in Tagalog, and silog is the egg. Ilog.
Okay.
So it's a egg breakfast, and then you choose your meat. If it's tocino, it's topsilog. If it's longanisa, it's Guys, I'm butchering this, okay? I'm only half. Calm down. It's like loxilog, and then there's a beef one that's topsilog, and there's even a fish one that's called something, but it's always ending in silog because it has a fried egg and garlic fried rice. And Glow would appreciate that it also comes, you can get tomato onion salad with a vinegar base to cut the fat.
Yeah.
I honestly think that is the best.
I love all the
breakfast.
vinegar sauces that you guys make.
It's delicious. So if that was my final days and they captured me in the Philippines, I hope they give me that breakfast.
None of you chose a beverage for your breakfast.
Oh, I don't think about it. The beverage is kind of like, eh.
Yeah,
I don't drink coffee.
I don't
so-
drink coffee. I mean, I only drink coffee when I'm really tired. And I don't love orange juice like that unless it's a slushie.
Girl, I forgot to say extra pulp for me, please.
Oh, I do like that.
If we go orange juice, we do need some pulp. We do need some pulp. People who drink no pulp, psychos.
Psychos.
Fighting words.
That's disgusting.
I
But I will say, side note, that is me talking with my nose up because growing up, my mom lied to me and told me Sunny D was orange juice, and I grew up believing that Sunny D was orange juice because that's all we could afford.
No, that's pretty sad, to be honest. I mean, my mom bought a Sunny D because she used to pack our lunches for Girl Scouts. And
You were in Girl Scouts?
I was in Girl
She was-
Scouts.
What?
But, you know, in the also Hispanic culture, you always had that citrus presser.
Oh, it killed me.
And my mom would make us
Fresh.
orange juice, too.
Wow. Living that good life over
Yeah,
there in Cali.
baby.
All right, guys, we are closing out this episode. Thank you so much for joining us at Generation Grub. Until next time.
Stay spicy.
Stay salty.
And stay sweet.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you for being here.